Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create this 3D glue effect with PixelLab. Alright, before we get started, please click the subscribe button so that you will be notified whenever I upload new videos. Alright, to get started, this I'm going to rename it. It's going to be hot. I capitalize it, I click OK. Let me increase the size. Right, the next thing to do is that let me go and change the font. I'm going to use this font over here. I click on good. Alright, now the next thing to do is that let me move to spacing, letter spacing -2. I think -2 is okay. I click on good. Alright, the next thing to do is that I have to copy it, this one. Let me change the color. I move to color. The color is going to be gradient. I'm going to pick this color over here. Okay, if you want to add a gradient, just choose any gradient. When you choose any gradient, you click the plus sign. When you click the plus icon from here, when you select, if you select this one, you click the pen icon. From here you select the color that you want to put. You click the second one, you select the color that you want to put there. You click on OK. You click on OK. So that's how to add gradients. Alright, so I've selected this. I click on OK. So the next thing to do is that I need to add a stroke. I move to stroke. It's going to be gradient. I'm going to choose this one. I have to increase the stroke. Let me increase the stroke. Let me see how it looks. I think this is okay. Alright, this is okay. It's like, let me reduce it. Okay. I think 30 is okay. Alright, this is okay. Alright, the next thing to do is that we move over here. This one, I'm going to give this one black color. The outline is going to be black, which is stroke. Enable stroke. The stroke is going to be white. I'm sorry. So let me increase it to, let me increase the width to 7. Now I need to convert it to object so that I will remove the black color. Alright, now let me convert the text to object by merging two of them. Have you seen it? It's now an object. So let's erase the color. Let me pick the black color. Increase the tolerance to increase it to 70. You click on OK. Let me bring it down here. Alright, the next thing to do is that I need to move to opacity. Let me reduce the opacity. Let me reduce it to 78. I think 78 is too much. Let me increase it. Okay, let me leave it in 79. Let me move to position. Okay, I think this is okay. The next thing to do is to copy this one. When you copy this one, I need to add an object over there so that I will convert it, so that I'm going to convert it to object. I want to convert this text to object. Alright, let me merge two of them. Okay, So I have converted it to object right now. The next thing to do here is I need to add a color. I enable color. It's going to be black color. Okay, so the next thing to do is to enable stroke. I enable stroke. Is going to be white color. It's going to be white color. Increase the width to 7. I click OK. Let me erase that object. I move to erase. I need to erase that object. Good. Now I've erased the object. Let me merge it with another object so that I will convert it to object and remove the black color. Now let me merge two of them. Since I have merged it, I can now erase the black color. I move to erase. I enable erase. Now you select the black color, you click on good, you increase the tolerance. Good. When you are done, you click on good, you bring it down over here. Bring it down over here. Okay, let me move to position so that I can set it properly. I think it's okay like this. When you are done, you click on good. Alright, this is good. The next thing to do is that you bring another object, you give it a black color, you click on good, you bring it over here. I'm going to use it to trim off this part. Alright. Alright, the next thing to do is that you merge two of them. When you merge two of them, select it, you move to erase color, you enable it, you choose the black color, you increase the tolerance, you click on good. Alright, we're almost done. The next thing to do now is we need to bring another text. First of all, let me lock it so that it's not going to be moving around if I touch the screen. So this is going to be H. I increase it. Before that, I need to move over here. Let me unlock this. I need to move over here. I need to add it a 3D effect. If I add a 3D text, let me convert it to an object. Let me convert it to an object. I merge two of them. It is now an object. Let me bring it downward. Alright, now let me add it a 3D. sorry, 3D shape. I enable 3D shape oblique, reduce it to 2. 2 is okay. Reduce the bright, the darken, let it be 10. 10 is okay. Now you bring this one over here. 317 is okay. Okay, this is good. You come over here, you bring the lightning angle this side. This is good. This is good. When you are done, you click on good. Alright, the next thing to do, we are going to make use of this. Let's change the font. I'm going to use this font, the font I used before. I'm going to use the same font. Make sure that they are the same size. I think this is okay. Alright, the next thing to do is that we need to convert this text to an object. But before we do that, before we convert it to an object, let's increase the stroke. I move over to stroke over here. I enable stroke. I give it white outline. I increase the width. This is not white. You increase the stroke. I think this is good. You click on good. Now it's time to convert it to an object. Come over here. Now you convert it to an object. Very good. The next thing to do is to add a stroke. You move to stroke. I'm sorry. You move to stroke. You enable stroke. Now I'm going to give it a color, which is this color. I increase the stroke. Let's say 7 is okay. When you are done, you click on good. Now let's convert it to object again. You merge two of them. You click on good. Alright, let's move to erase color. We're going to erase the white color. The white color is already selected. Alright, let's increase the tolerance. Let's increase the tolerance. Don't increase it to the end. I think 39 is okay. Alright, this is good. Now let me zoom it. It has to be like this. Alright, this is good. Let me send it backward. Okay, this is good. Now the next thing we need a T. We bring a T. You type T. You click OK. You increase it. Now let's change the font. You move over to font. You select this font. You click OK. Make sure that they are on the same size. Let's zoom it. Make sure that they are on the same size. I think this is okay. Now let's increase the stroke. You enable stroke, you give it white color, you increase the stroke, increase the stroke, I think this is good. When you are done, you click on good. Okay, now let's convert it to an object. Let's word two of them so that it will become an object. This is good. Let's add it a stroke. You enable stroke. I'm going to give it this stroke, increase it to 7. Now this is good. The next thing to do is to convert it to an object again, so that we are going to remove the white color. You merge two of them. Good. Now let's erase the white color. You enable it. The white color is already erased. You increase it. Let's say 39. It's okay. You click on good. Now let's set it properly. I think this is okay. Let me zoom out. Alright, this is good. The next thing to do here is that we need O. Alright, we need O. We need O. Let me increase it. Now let's change the font. I'm going to choose this font. Good. Now make sure they are on the same size. Let me zoom it. Make sure they are on the same size. This is good. Alright, let's increase the stroke. You enable stroke, you give it white color. This is not white. You increase the stroke. You increase the stroke. I think this is okay. You click on good. Now we add an object so that we can convert it to an object. We merge two of them. Good. Now let's add a stroke. You enable stroke. You increase it to 7. You click on good. Now let's convert it to object again. Alright, I merged two of them. Now let's remove the white color. The white is already selected. You increase it. I think 39 is okay. You click on good. Now let's set it properly. Let's make sure we set it properly, and also to make sure that they are all on the same level. I think this is okay. There's nothing to worry about over here. This is good. Now the next thing to do is that let's bring all of them down. Now let's merge the three of them. Let's merge three of them. Good. Now let's bring it down. Okay. The next thing to do is that we need to merge these three. Good. I've merged the tray. This is good. Alright, let's hide this one. Okay, this one with the help of relative position, let me make sure that it's at the center. You click on good. Now let's move to shadow. You enable shadow. I'm going to give it this color. Okay, let me increase the blur to 15. You click on good. Now let me copy it. Let me move to relative position to bring it on top of this one. You click on good. Let me move back to shadow. Let me reduce this one to 10. You click on good. Now move back and copy it again. Move to relative position, make sure that they are on top. You move back to shadow. Let me reduce this one to 5. You click on good. This is nice. You bring them down. You bring this one down. Alright, the next thing we're gonna do now, let me lock 3 of them. Let me open this one. Okay, let me move to relative position. Okay, even though we applied the relative position, it's still not okay. Now we are going to set it manually. I think it's already okay. Okay, let me move to position. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. This is okay. This is very nice. All right. The next thing we are going to do now is that let's merge all of them. You merge all of them. Now they are now one object. This is good. All right. Let's add a color here. I'm going to add this color. I select this. Okay, let me move to respective. You enable it. All right, bring this one down. This two has to come here. This one has to be like this. All right. Alright, you set it very well. Alright, when you are done, you click on good. This is good. This is very, very good. Alright, now let me change the image size. Let me put it in YouTube thumbnail. Click on OK. Let me bring it upward. Now let me change the background. I think from gallery, I'm gonna select this image. I click on good. This is nice. From here, vignette, you enable vignette. Let me reduce it. I think this is okay. Now let me move to brightness and reduce the brightness. Let me move to contrast. Let's edit this. Okay, let me move to brightness again. I think this is good. Now let's add a lens flare. I'm going to choose this lens flare. Click on good. Let me zoom in so that I will see what I'm doing. I'm resizing it. I need to rotate it like this so that I'll bring it over here. Alright, let me copy it, bring this one, reduce the size. Let me copy it again, reduce the size. Let me copy it again. Let me zoom out. Let me bring it over here. Let me lock this so that it's not going to be moving around. Let me rotate it. Alright, let me copy it. Let me bring it over here. Let me reduce the size. Let me copy it again and reduce the size. Let me copy it again. Okay, let me bring it over here. Let me copy it. Let me zoom in. Let me copy it again. Let me copy it again. Let me copy it again. Let me zoom out. Let me bring it over here. Let me copy it again. Let me copy it again. Let me copy it again. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom in. Alright, let me add it here. Let me copy it again. This is good. Let me copy it again. I need to add it over here. Let me copy it again. Alright, let me copy it again and bring it over here. Let me copy it again. I think this is good. Alright, when you are done, you click on save. You save as image. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. Click the subscribe button so that you'll be notified whenever we upload new video. See you soon.